How y'all guys doing today? Welcome to CMAR. Crypto is my retirement. This is your host, King Harry III. This is you watching me on my journey to $10 million. If you're watching this today, I am not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is you on the journey on watching me collect $10 million in this cryptocurrency space. So today we're going to talk about a long overdue token, a token that I have been benefiting considered a lot. And I want to talk about a token called Hex. Hex is the first certificate of deposit token. Now, if you're pretty late to Hex, Hex has been doing excellent. It's actually on an all-time high. It almost broke 9 cents. It's at 8 cents right now. The returns are ridiculous. Just look at this chart. It's really unbelievable. I actually knew about Hex so long ago. I made a stake back in 2020, 2019, really early, and I staked it for like 10 years. And I'm at multiple stakes, and I sold a lot of my Hex. I had literally 500,000 Hex, easy. I had 700,000 Hex at one point, and I sold it for very, very cheap. It was a very stupid idea, but the good thing is I still have stakes, long stakes. So if you look at stakes, if you look at Hex right now, Hex is actually not on the top. It's not on the top exchanges. It's not on the top listing sites like CoinGecko. So Hex is to me being actually blackballed by the powers that be. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, as you see, the top 20 coins, Hex is not available for some reason. You go to CoinGecko, Hex is not available, but Hex is actually a top 10 coin in all actuality. So let's go pull up Hex real fast. Hex. Let's look at this. Let's look at the Etherscan. So let's see how much money is in Hex. So there's $47 billion in Hex token already. So if we just look at the actual chart and see where will Hex rank for 47 billion. So Hex is literally a top 5 coin right now. And I had 500 million of these tokens. So once again, let's check the website out. Hex is the first certificate of deposit cryptocurrency. If it wasn't for Hex, Hex basically was the original DeFi king. I'm being completely honest with you. Before, when Uniswap first came out, Hex was one of the first tokens that was the on-bridge to get individuals to Uniswap. So the king of DeFi is really Hex, to be completely honest with you. Let's check out right now. Let's see. Check out their website. And it's owned by Richard Hart. Richard Hart is amazing. He's the really king of DeFi. Look at this. Hex.com, 40% APY, 1,335% in 512 days. That's amazing. I'm just so glad that I have Hex. I'm gonna show you a video showing you my loan stakes. So you look at it right here. Hex stakes average about 40% interest a year. The first blockchain certificate of deposit. High interest, no minimal, and decentralized design. Over 200,000 wallets on Hex so far. Hex is still undervalued. I'm serious. It's amazing. So on that note, let's just show you one of mine. So I had like multiple laptops, but we're gonna just play this right here so you can kind of see my Hex. So as you see right here, I staked Hex on day 143. First of all, before I watch the video, let's show you how to buy Hex. First of all, you can go to Uniswap to buy Hex. Go Hex, go down, Uniswap, boom. Hold on. Let's go down. Right here, you can swap to Ethereum. They're also coming out with their own chain called Post Chain. But anyway, you get you some Ethereum. You go to Uniswap, you swap your Ethereum to Hex. Now, a website you have to go to stake your Hex is go.hex.com. Now, let me connect my wallet. Let me see. All right, let me see. All right, boom. Let me connect. Please use MetaMask to unlock. Let me see. Okay, let's redo this. Yeah, you have to connect your wallet. Boom. See, right now I don't have no Hex on this computer. But how it goes is, once you buy your Hex from Uniswap, you swap your Ethereum over to Hex. If you have any problems, make sure you join my Patreon. Make sure you contact me. I do one-on-ones and make sure you guys are all right. So once you buy your Hex, you click stake, and you can set your own staking amount. So let's just say, for example, I had 100 Hex. I could stake 100 Hex, click the calendar, and I can put it 5, 10 years, 20 years, 5 days, and ultimately it's going to gain interest. Now, in the beginning parts of Hex, they had something called a big payday, which rewarded the stakeholders significantly, which I had benefited from. And T-share, so you need 17,000 Hex in order to get one T-share. Now, it used to be way less back in the day, so I probably would never sell my Hex because it costs so much just for the T-share, which means that the T-share basically gives you the percentage, that's the APR. So for example, let's just show you one of my, right now we're on day 559, so I'm going to show you how early I was on Hex. I was pretty early. So here's this video that I just recorded.
Alright guys, I'm going to show you my my long stakes for my Hex. So I staked this on day 143.
Right.
And as you see, we're on day 559. And I have another 3,000 days to go.
Yeah, I do.
Hex is just beautiful. I staked.
So pretty much I just staked $400. I'm going to continue playing it, but I put $400 in when it was at day 143. I had long stakes. I had a lot of different stakes, but I wanted to put a stake on my birthday. So every year on my birthday, just like this year, I'm going to take out some money, and it's going to be a decent amount of money. But every year for the next 10 years, I'm going to have a stake ending on my birthday, and I'm going to be paid significantly, and it's a good way to be a part of the cryptocurrency space. I think every individual should be having long stakes, short stakes. Like cover your bases. You know, crypto is my retirement, and you guys understand this is potentially retiring worthy.
For like $300 or $400, and right now it's worth about $7 grand, almost $8 grand. And I have another stake that's going to end in
Next year,
200 days. I think the first. So this might be like 2,000 or 3,000, but this one's going to be ending in 8 years. So I have 8 years left. So I think this is probably like $1 million in my opinion is eventually going to be here. I had a lot of Hex too. If you scroll down, like before I had so much Hex. If I never sold my Hex, I'd be like super Hex rich. Like look at this. I have 1 million Hex that I staked and I sold it for like $2 grand. I had so much Hex. Look at all this Hex I had.
All that goddamn Hex.
These all this my staking history. I had a Hex for a very long time. So, but the good thing is, this is like a nice retirement thing. You know, 8 years of $8 grand. That should be at least $500,000, if you ask me.
Yeah. So basically, I set myself up. You know, all I got to do is protect my private keys, and eventually, I believe that's going to be $1 million in 8 years. In my opinion, 8 grand, 8 years. The type of return Hex is, given is just a no-brainer. So if you guys like what I'm saying, if you want to know more about what's going on with Hex, please like, comment, subscribe at the bottom. If there's a coin you want me to talk about, if you need a one-on-one, like, hey, King Harry III, I want to talk to you. We could do Zoom meetings. Join my Patreon. Support my channel. I'm coming through with videos all the time. I'm going to give you guys the information that you need to become successful. So make sure you get you some Hex and you stake you some Hex, all right? So you guys have a good day.